Hey you guys, this is Michelle Goldstein and you are at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. First of all, please subscribe to Heart Alchemy if you haven't already to stay in the loop and to join our community here that is ever growing and hopefully bringing more heart and more love and more light into the world. Also, please continue to comment on the videos. We're so grateful for your comments, for your likes, for your shares. It's helping us bring the channel to the next level, which is awesome. It's been an amazing experience to connect with you guys. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram as well. So today, in response to multiple requests, we're going to do a mandala flow. And also, we've had a request for opening the neck and the shoulder area, which I think is brilliant. It's always a good idea to get space in these places. So this will be a mandala flow that integrates upper back opening and neck release. So let's get started in a seated position. Close your eyes. And we'll begin to drop into the breath, the experience of sitting here breathing. Smooth out the breath. And begin to find a little ease. Ease in your mind. Ease in the flow of breath. Ease in your body. With the hands, palms down now on the knees, we'll do some Sufi rolls with the spine. So you'll roll in circles to either side. We'll do both. And as you find this movement in the spine, be mindful of what's going on with your neck and your shoulders. And you can start to even roll the shoulders out a little bit. Then we'll go back the other way. Still breathing. You could close your eyes here. And really merge with the feeling body. And back to center. Reach the arms up, take a big inhale. Now as you exhale, bring the palms together in front of your heart. Retract the shoulder heads. Get the chin level to the ground. Maybe take a moment to establish a little space and clarity in your mind. Just be. We'll move into downward facing dog from here. And take a moment to establish yourself in your down dog now. The shapes of the body change. And the energetics of the body change. The feelings change. Moments change. The practice is simply be present breathing. And with an exploratory, the spirit of exploration, begin to invoke a little space, a little opening somewhere either in your psyche or your body. Push up out of the shoulders. Good, and just another breath here. Shift forward to plank position on an inhale. Lower all the way down to your belly on the exhale. Release the toes. Press up into a cobra on an inhale. And then just gaze over your right shoulder for a breath. And then lower yourself down, chin to the ground. And again, cobra pose, press up. Work the tops of the feet down to stabilize. And then gaze over the left shoulder for a breath to stretch the neck. And then lower yourself down to the ground. Okay, now take the chin down, like tuck the chin in toward your chest. Come up to cobra with the chin tucked. And feel the upper back open, shoulder heads back, but keep it out of the neck. And then just lift the chin to floor level and lower yourself down to the ground. Good. One more time. Press up to cobra. Feel the natural elongation and curvature of the spine. And then back to downward facing dog on the exhale. Good. Step the right foot up to the front of your mat. Lower your left knee to the ground. Take both arms up for a low lunge. And from here, we'll interlace the fingers behind the back. Bring the shoulder blades together. Again, tuck the chin a little bit. Lift the heart up. And then maybe lift the chin a little, but just be mindful of the natural curve in the cervical spine, the neck. Shoulder blades together. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the left knee, and step back to downward dog pose. Good. Now inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale back, downward dog pose. Couple of cycles of breath here. Good. And step the left foot up to your hands. Lower the right knee. Take both arms up. And interlace the fingers with the opposite grip behind the back. Again, tuck the chin first and feel the heart lift. Shoulders down the back. Maybe lift the chin a little. But really find the upward lift in the middle spine. So the thoracic spine and the middle back lifts up for a little extension. Good. And one more breath in. Exhale the hands down. Tuck the back toes. Step back, downward dog. With the breath, inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale back, downward dog pose. Good. Deep breath. Good. And when you're ready, bring your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to stand up, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold in half. Come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa, step or jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog pose. Smooth, steady breath. Smooth, steady breathing. Step the right foot up to your hands. Come up to crescent pose. Bring the left hip forward and definitely soften the shoulders. In fact, today let's bend the elbows for cactus arms and feel the shoulders slide down the back. Get space around your neck. Lift the low belly. And then if it feels good, you can float the arms up, but keep that space in the upper back. And if it helps you to keep the elbows bent, then do that. One more inhale. Now, as you exhale, lower the hands down to your mat. Good. Step back to down dog. Lift the right leg up and set your left knee down on the ground so your hands are on the floor under your shoulders. Right foot flex strongly. Reach the left arm forward. And if it feels good to you, bend the right knee. Catch the right foot with the left hand. Kind of early for this, but if you've got the range of motion for it, it might feel kind of good. Now, get some opening in the upper back. Right? Drop the right hip a little bit to bring it more into the left shoulder. And again, you don't have to look up too far. You don't have to look up at all. Get space around your neck. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg back. Left arm forward. And then hand and knee down to the mat. Downward facing dog pose. Good. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good. Step the left foot through to the front of your mat and come up to crescent pose. Again, bend the elbows for the cactus arms. So we'll move into the mandala in a moment, but still just getting a little bit warm here. Shoulder blades together. Low belly lifts. Maybe reach the arms up. Keep the shoulders externally rotated. So if you turn your thumbs to face the back of your mat, it will help with that action. And just one more breath in. Hands down to the ground. Step to down dog. Lift the left leg. Lower the right knee. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Left arm forward. Right arm forward. Bend the left knee. Catch the left foot with the right hand if that's accessible to you. Spread the toes. Left hip lower a little. Right shoulder open a little. Relax your face. One more breath. Okay, left leg back. Right arm reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, hand and knee down to the ground. Press back to downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep, steady breathing. Let your head drop. You could even shake out the head a little bit to let it go. Good. And bring your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. And from here, bend the knees, come to chair pose on an inhale. Fold forward on the exhale. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, vinyasa, step or jump. When you get to downward dog, step the right foot up to your hands. Come up, warrior one pose on an inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Step to plank and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back. Left side, step through. Come up for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Release. and lower down. So these Surya B are not really necessary, but I like them personally for warming up the body, which is why I pretty much always teach them, or some sort of variation. When you get the body warm and the mind cool, I find that I get a deeper experience a lot of the time. So that's why. One more breath. And bring your feet to the front of your mat. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, take the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, chaturanga, with that space around the upper back. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot steps through, back heel flat. Come up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Left side, step through. Come up for a breath, inhale. And exhale, release the hands. Vinyasa. We'll make our way back to downward dog. Flex the quadriceps. Hug the belly in. Where can you create space? Good. Bring your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees. Chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps through, back heel flat. Come up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps through. Come up for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. With the breath, adjust yourself in the pose. Explore the pose. Find space. And we'll come in for one more round. When you're ready, you can walk or hop. Feet to the front of your mat. Lengthen on your inhale. Fold on the exhale. Bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps through, come up, warrior one. Inhale. And exhale, release. And lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Left side, step through. Warrior one, inhale. And exhale, release the hands. And make your way back, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. All right, let's move into the mandala. Lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, step all the way through. Come up, warrior one pose. And we'll open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. We'll come directly into side angle pose. Either right fingertips down or right elbow to right thigh is always good. Get space around your neck. Lift the low belly. Breathe. Get a little rotation in the upper back. Good, and come up to warrior two. We're going to spin to the back of the mat. Come to warrior two facing the back of the mat. Make sure you align your feet so your back toes turn in a little bit. Shoulders soften. And then in this warrior two, let's wrap the right arm under the left arm for eagle wrap. Soften the shoulders. Okay, now you'll turn your gaze over your left shoulder. Turn your elbows toward the left leg, and you'll step the right leg up and over the left leg for eagle. Soften somewhere and engage somewhere else. Like, where can you bring effort and ease in harmony in your experience? One more breath. The transition is standing split. Unravel the arms and legs. Release the arms. If you have a block that you like to work with in these poses, please grab it. The right leg is straight. The toes are spread. And take one more breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, you'll bend both knees and take the right knee to the outside of the left shin. Good. Inhale. Straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, curl in, right knee to the outside of the left shin. One more time, inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, curl in. Inhale, the legs straight. Exhale to warrior one. Plant the right foot, bend the left knee. Come up for a breath. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift the heart up on an inhale. Now as you exhale, fold forward into humble warrior. Allow the neck to release. And the left hip hug in to center. Good. Bring both hands down to the ground. Step to plank. Let's roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Reach the left arm up for side plank. Now flex the feet strongly. Flex the thighs. Maybe take the left arm over the left ear. You can turn your gaze upward if that feels good to you. And just another breath. Lower the left hand down. So you're in plank and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale back, downward dog. Good. Lift the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. Inhale. Lift the right leg. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow for a breath. One more time. Lift the right leg up, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps through between your hands, back heel flat, warrior one, come up. And warrior two, let's open up. Okay, straighten the right leg. We're setting up for triangle, but let's take the half wrap variation, left arm behind the back. If you can, grab the right leg or a piece of clothing or something, do that. Feel the right hip draw back as you reach the right arm forward. And then right fingertips either to your right shin or to a block or the floor, whatever. Maybe turn your gaze upward if it feels good. And if it doesn't, you could even look down, right? It doesn't matter what somebody on a screen, a teacher on YouTube or a teacher anywhere is doing. What matters is what you're doing, so listen to your inner teacher. Of course, it's nice to learn what other people are teaching us. Listen to your inner teacher first and foremost. Okay, we're going to step up to half moon from here. Try to keep the wrap for another moment or so. Flex the left foot. Keep the left shoulder opening. Good, and then release the left arm up. Belly in, jaw soft, brow soft. Good, and we'll step back to warrior two with the left foot. And then in this warrior two, turn your left foot out so that you're in temple pose. And we'll take the right arm straight up to the sky, bend the right elbow, fingertips down the back. And you can take your left hand to the right elbow and enhance the stretch that way. Some of you, if you can wrap the pose, that might feel good. Good may not be the word that you're using, but it should feel kind of good. There should always be a little element of yes in your experience on your mat. Sink the hips down and feel the lower floating ribs soften in to the back ribs. Maybe gaze upward with your eyeballs, but keep the chin level to the floor. Good, and then straighten the legs. Parallel the feet. Release the arms to your side. Get some space. Even turn the palms up to release the shoulders. And fold forward. Let your head drop. Allow gravity to assist you in creating space in your neck, your cervical spine. And lift the shoulders away from the ears to enhance that space. Beautiful. Now from here, you'll walk yourself over to your left foot. Turn the left foot out to the front of the mat. Come up on the back toes so you're in a lunge. Okay, a runner's lunge. And take the arms down the ribs like wings. Engage the abdominal muscles. And then using your core, come up to crescent pose. And palms together in front of the heart. Step up to tree at the top of your mat. Left foot to the right thigh. Soften your gaze. Shoulder heads retract a little bit, low belly in. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll step back to crescent one more time. And take a prayer twist now to the left. Right forearm over the left thigh. If it feels good to you to open the arms, you can do that. See if you can keep that right arm along the outside of the left leg. And if that doesn't feel good, come back to stage one. Good, just one more breath. Good, now release the hands. Step back to plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. From here, lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, step through. Come up, warrior one pose. And now we'll go in the other direction, open to warrior two. Okay, from here, left fingertips down to the inside of the left foot. Right arm over the right ear. Slide the shoulders down the back. Steady your gaze, steady your breath, steady your mind. Good. Come up, warrior two, and then you'll spin to the back of your mat. Turn the right foot out. Make sure that you turn those back toes in a little bit. Set it up. Bend the right knee. You're in warrior two. And then we'll add the eagle wrap. Left arm under the right arm. Sink into it a little bit. Then you'll look over your right shoulder and turn your elbows toward your right leg. Step up to eagle with the left leg over the right. Still breathing. Maybe you sit down somewhere and lift up somewhere else. Find the harmony of the two. Okay, and then standing split, release the arms and legs, fold in. You'll take one big breath here, and as you exhale, bend the knees, take the left knee to the outside of the right shin. Inhale, straighten the legs, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, curl in, left knee to the outside of the right shin. One more time, inhale, straighten, get some length. Exhale, bend the knees, curl in. And inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, step back to warrior one with the left foot. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Get space around the neck. Lift the heart, lift the gaze maybe. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward into humble warrior. Spread the toes, keep the feet active and the right hip hugged in. Good. Release the hands down. Step to plank. Let's roll to the outer left foot. Reach the right arm up for side plank here. And today we'll take the right arm over the right ear with just the arm, not the shoulder. So be mindful that you root the shoulders in, down the back, the arms in the shoulder sockets. Hips up. Spirits up. Why not? One more breath. And then lower the right hand down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a cycle of breath here. Lift the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. One more time. Lift the left leg. Maybe lift the right heel up a little bit. And as you exhale, step all the way through. Come up, warrior one. And let's open to warrior two. Straighten the left leg. We're wrapping this pose. Right arm behind the back. This is an awesome shoulder release and can also help to create space in the neck. Left arm forward. Draw the left hip back as you reach that left arm forward. And then take the left hand down to somewhere. Roll the right shoulder open. Keep the quads flexed so you're super active in the legs to support the work in the lower part of your body. Belly in. Good, and then we'll step up to half bound, half moon. Flex the right foot. Then when you're ready, free up that right arm. That should feel kind of good. Good, and we'll step back to warrior two with the right foot. And spin that right foot out to temple. Left arm up to the sky. Bend the left elbow, fingertips down the back. So you can grab onto the left elbow with the right hand. That's a good place to start. You can also use a strap here, some of you. Otherwise, some of you, maybe you wrap the arms into Gomukhasana arms. Sink the hips. And feel the lower floating ribs draw in. They have a tendency to collapse forward in this position. So knowing that, engage the abdominal muscles, upper and lower abdominals. Perhaps lift the gaze a little bit, just with your eyeballs. You can keep the chin level to the ground. Good, and then straighten the legs, parallel the feet. Release the arms. Turn the palms up to let the shoulders adjust. And then fold forward. Let the head drop. Shoulders lift. Crown of the head sinks. And if your crown of your head doesn't sink in this pose, that's totally fine. Grab blocks if they help you. Just be mindful that you're gathering some extension in the spine, so you're not rounding too much, especially in the middle back. Okay, and now from here, we'll walk over to the right foot. Turn the right foot out to the front of the room. Come up on the back toes. Float the arms down the ribs. And with your core engaged, come up to crescent. Palms together in front of the heart. Let's step up to tree pose, Vrikshasana. Still breathing. Note where the breath is challenging for you. in your practice and in your life, a lot of times in balance poses especially, we become so focused that we forget to breathe. But we all have our moments. Just add extra breath where you know the breath is more challenging. Beautiful. From here, we'll step back to crescent pose and take a prayer twist to the left. Okay, so we'll call this part stage 1. You can stay here. And for those of you that like, you could open the arms if that feels good. I find that with the open arms, I get a really nice stretch behind the shoulder blades and the rhomboids. But, that's my body, and you're in your body right now. So listen to your body. Create space in your life, in your mind, in your heart. One more breath. Okay, both hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale back, downward dog. Okay, we're going to take a dolphin pose from here. Lower the elbows, the forearms. And today, interlace the fingers. Good. And then from here, walk the feet in if you can. If you can do it. And press the heels down toward the ground. They may not touch. They probably won't touch. Mine don't touch. It doesn't matter. Go for the stretch in the upper back. Feel the shoulders lift up, away from your head, away from your neck. Good. Lower the knees to the mat. And stand up on your knees. Okay, let's come in for a camel pose. Lengthen the tailbone down, lift the heart up. And then when you're ready, if it feels good, you can reach back for your heels. Now, lift the head, keep the head supported with your neck muscles. Like you could float your head on a cloud. And feel the shoulder blades move toward each other, together, and up into the back of your heart and the back of your lungs. Beautiful. Come on up. Sit back on your heels. Close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Okay, and then from here we'll interlace the fingers behind the back. Bring the shoulder blades together. And you'll bend the elbows and take the arms, the hands to the outside. I'll sit this way so you can see. To the outside of your left waist. Shoulders together. Tuck the chin. And then drop the chin a little bit to the left, if that feels okay on your neck. And feel the right shoulder sink down like an anchor. Left shoulder can sink too. Obviously, if you're working on something right now, you're feeling it, you can stay there. Otherwise, take the chin to level, head to level, and then release the arms. Roll out the shoulders a few times. Okay, and then we'll interlace with the opposite grip behind the back, shoulder blades together, and then take the hands to the outside of the right waist. Drop the chin. And then turn the head a little bit toward the right shoulder. Feel the left shoulder sink. Sometimes it feels like we carry the world on our shoulders and we don't have to. Right? These mountains that we've been carrying, we were only meant to climb. Let go of the weight and come back to the exploration, the wonder, the awe. Beautiful. Take the chin to level, release the arms. Roll out the shoulders again a few more times. Good. Okay, now from here, you're going to come onto your belly. And you'll take your arms straight out to the sides. I don't have a lot of space here, so I'm going to slide off my mat. Arms out to your sides like a capital T. You might want a block, actually, for this one, if you have one, or a pillow for your head. Turn your head to face your right arm. Keep the left arm directly extended out of your left shoulder, so still capital T. You're going to roll onto your left side. This is where you might want a block for under your head to support your neck. So this we'll call stage 1. And stage 2, right hand behind the back. If you have the space, you could interlace the fingers if that feels good. It's not at all necessary. And then if you want a little bit more, you could lift the right foot and put it on the floor, bend the right knee. But we're really going for that stretch and opening in the left shoulder. You could close your eyes. And again, you can stay here as long as you like. I could stay here all day. It feels so nice. For the sake of the timing on the video, we'll come back to center. Roll onto your belly. Arms out to your sides like a capital T. And turn your head toward the left. You can rest your head on a block. Roll onto the right side. And then maybe left arm reaches back behind you, or you could even take your left hand to your left hip. Maybe you bend the left knee and put the left foot on the floor. Long, slow, deep breath. Find space. Find opening. The truth always creates an opening. That's how you'll know. Beautiful. Come back to center. Move the block out of the way. Good. Bend your knees, catch your feet with your hands. Okay, so we're coming in for bow. Today, take the chin and tuck it in toward your chest to start. And then lift the legs up. Keep the chin tucked. And then just ever so gently lift the chin a little bit. Lift the gaze with your eyeballs. Lift the corners of your mouth. And start to roll onto your belly more. Good. And release everything down. Make a pillow with your hands and rest. Beautiful. And then flip onto your back. Bend your knees. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh and come to thread the eye of the needle. So you could also do pigeon if you're feeling it, or double pigeon. You could also take reclining pigeon, which I was teaching in my last video. It's a good one for those of you that have the range of motion. The last video, by the way, was the power yoga for autumn, new for autumn. If you're wondering which one that was, lots of hip openers in that one. Good, and then we'll release and switch sides. Be mindful of the space around your neck. You've just worked for it, so continue to honor that space. Notice where you start to scrunch up. Notice where you scrunch up anywhere. And once we become aware of the patterns that create the unnecessary stress and tension in the body, we can begin to unravel them. And in the mind as well, in the heart as well. Beautiful. Okay, we'll release and bring the right knee to the chest and take a twist over to the left. Feel the right shoulder sink down. Good, and come back to center and switch sides. Beautiful. Come back to center, and let's take one happy baby to adjust the back. Shoulder blades away from the ears. Flex the feet. And sink the tailbone down, the sacrum bone down. Sink the low belly down. Not by sucking the belly in, but just feel it gently sink. And then knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Release the arms and the legs. Okay, so this is your Shavasana time. Please hit pause on the video if you want to take a full Shavasana, which I fully support and recommend. And when you're ready, bend your knees, roll to your side, and press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And close your eyes. Sit yourself up tall. Explore the space that you've created. Find the space between your breaths. Space between your thoughts. going to read you a Taoist teaching that I love. This has very much been a theme for me the last couple of weeks especially. A deep and sophisticated understanding of Buddhism, Taoism, Zen, Chan, philosophy, meditation technique. None of these is necessary to attain realization. They are just as likely to ensnare you in towers of complicated thought. Abide in the simple understanding that Buddha nature is always, has always been, will always be your own nature. Breathe into that. Breathe out from it. That is all. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. And bow to your inner teacher. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Michelle at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. Please subscribe to Heart Alchemy Yoga. Please continue to like, share, and comment on the videos. Find us on Facebook. Find us on Instagram. We love our growing community of yogis who are bringing heart and opening to the world. Namaste.